Parliament adjourned Sindai with the biggest defeat Modi government has faced in 12 years. 3 bills, 3 days and a historic collapse. But before we talk further, let's understand the word delimitation, which means redrawing the boundaries of every Lok Sabha constituency so that every MP represents roughly the same number of voters. India's constitution says that this must happen after every census, but to your surprise, it hasn't happened properly in over 50 years. Because in 1976, Parliament took a decision that froze the number of Lok Sabha seats for every state based on the population number from 1971. Why? Because southern states had done the hard work in controlling their population growth, whereas northern states grew much faster. So if seats were to redrawn based on new population, the south would lose seats for doing the right thing. That felt deeply unfair, so the parliament said, we freeze the seats, nobody loses, nobody gains. This freeze was again extended in the year 2001 and was meant to hold until the first census after 2026, the moment that is now here. In September 2023, every single party in parliament voted yes to the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam that reserved 33% of the Lok Sabha and assembly seats for women. But there was a catch. The reservation could only be implemented after the next census and a fresh delimitation. Next census, which are expected in 2027, and delimitation after that could take years. Next election is in 2029. So do the math. Women reservation had no chance of making it to the 2029 election. So the Modi government came up with a solution and called a special 3-day session from April 16 to 18 and brought 3 bills together to fix everything at once. Bill 1, the Constitution Bill 2026, that proposed to expand Lok Sabha seats from 543 to 850 and remove the condition that ties women's reservation to a future census so that it can actually be activated before 2029. Bill 2 was the Delimitation Bill 2026, that proposed to do the delimitation using the 2011 census, which are already done and published, so no one has to wait for 2027. Bill 3 was the Union Territories Laws Bill 2026 that applies the same rule to Delhi, Puducherry and Jammu and Kashmir. This 131st amendment needed a 2/3 majority in parliament to pass. That was a very high bar. And the problem was the southern states that said, if Lok Sabha seats are redrawn based on today's population, UP and Bihar, which grew the most, get the most new seats. Whereas Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, which controlled their growth, get far fewer new seats proportionally. Tamil Nadu CM M.K. Stalin opposed the bill by burning a copy of it. Opposition MPs walked into parliament dressed into black. Rahul Gandhi called it a plan to redraw power, not just boundaries.